Good day. This video, I will going to discuss about Dalton's atomic theory, a theory of chemical combination first stated by John Dalton, 1803. It involves the following postulate. The first postulate stated that each element is composed of extremely small particles called atoms. Taking example of elements, oxygen and nitrogen, giving rise to compound elements. First point stated that all matter is made up of very tiny particles called atom. It means that when we go on dividing matters into smaller and smaller sections, what we get at the end is atoms. So, can we say that the elements oxygen and nitrogen are made up of atoms? Yes. In fact, compound elements is also made up of atoms that has combined together. So the first postulate was very easy to understand. This postulate stated that atoms of a given element are identical in mass and chemical properties. If we zoom in to the elements oxygen, we find all atoms that make up elements oxygen are just the same. What sense are the same? The atom has identical mass as well as chemical properties. In simple word, it stated that all atoms of given elements are identical. But it also stated that atoms of a different elements have different masses and also chemical properties. Elements oxygen are different from those elements nitrogen. Absolutely. In what sense are they different? Atoms of elements of oxygen and nitrogen have different masses and chemical properties. In simple word, it stated that atoms of a different elements are different. Third postulate is atoms of one element cannot be changed into atoms of a different elements by chemical reactions. Atoms are neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reactions. What do you mean by this? It means that atoms are like the fundamental units dividing them further. It's not possible also in chemical reaction, atoms may combine together to form a new unit. However, no new atoms can be created and existing ones cannot be destroyed. So in this case, the atoms of elements oxygen and nitrogen are just combining to form a compound elements. So can we say that no new atoms are formed in this case? And similarly, no atoms is destroyed. Last postulate, it stated that compounds are formed when atoms of more than one element combined. A given compound always has the same relative number and kind of atoms. These chemical reactions we find elements oxygen and nitrogen reacting and giving us the compound elements. The unit of compound element has two atoms, element of oxygen and nitrogen. So aren't these whole numbers? Yes, this means that in any compound, the elements are always present in a ratio which comprises of whole numbers. You will not find 1/2 or 3/4 atom combining with the other. The same explanation that compound element has two atoms of element oxygen and nitrogen. If we scan compound element, we will always find two atoms of elements oxygen and nitrogen in a single unit, and is applicable to all compound. Thank you for listening. So, by the way, I am Cadet 4th class Mark Anthony Jurafos, BSME 1 at